Evening. How you doing? I am Yalik, and I wanted to show the sort of the development of this hit that I did earlier today. Now, you can see Chinese squiggles down at the bottom. There's another Chinese squiggles over here, but he's a different Chinese squiggles. This Chinese squiggles was a 5-5 twin shield base, and it took me a few tries. These are not all troop attacks. At least 3 of them are GBE attacks. I did have one pure fail there. But my first thought, I'd actually saved this guy from yesterday, because yesterday I didn't boost, I believe. So I saved him over to today because I wanted to approach this base when full boosted, and I wanted to try something. It did not end up working out, as you will see, but I have always, I've seen some of the really great warrior players go at a base like this and beat it with warriors, and so I just had to give it a shot. A fair effort, as you will see, but I just ran out of GBE when I got to the HQ, because this is a long way to run. We're going to start, as you can see, we've cleared mines. Minimal mine clearance there. A barrage and an artillery, I think. So the plan is, get my pen out, I haven't used this in forever. Plan is we're going to drop side drop on the beach. Get to the right hand side over here, flare over to this shield generator, start smoking around here ish, and so get there in as few smokes as possible. I think it's 4. Flash kill that, flare straight across, and do the same over there. Actually, I think I stopped on the CMO so that Bullitt didn't drag too far behind. And then from there, flare back to the HQ or something near it and try to take it out with both shields removed. There was no chance of BARTing out these shield generators. One of them alone was like 75,000 health or something like that. That wasn't happening. So if it was going to be any way at all, it had to be this way. 1, 2, nope, got there in 3. Like, really trying to be minimalistic with the smokes here. Chucked critters to distract over here, re-smoked, over to the CMO. Had to throw critters in there because it's a CMO and it's going to kill your warriors. Did find a shock mine. I mean, these smokes are not excessive, as you can see. It's about as short a path as I could find. Over here, instead of using critters again, which would be expensive, used a taunt. And here, I just ran out of GBE. At this point, I had nothing left. That can go down with an art or 2, but yeah, there was nothing. So that was not the way to beat this guy, just too spread out. And that's a full boost on 5 GBE statues and this really amazing tribe, gunboat energy 50%. So that was not happening for me. It'll be another day where I take out a twin shield ice base using warriors. So then I'm looking at this base, it's very spread out, and I decided that the only way I was going to be able to do this was using Zookas, and so I hit on the Bullitt Zooka solution, which we can attribute to Morty. He's recently posted a video about this, and that has made me look for situations to employ it, and this seemed to be one. I mean, the health on these things is ridiculous. I could have BARTed maybe 1 tower, but I didn't even want to mess with all of the thinking it was going to take for me to figure out, like, my RCZM and so on. Didn't even want to deal with it. So just went ahead and went with the Bullitt Zookas. This is a fail, and so you'll see as I start this attack, I have to clear some mines here, and I'm going to BART this far rocket launcher, and I decided that I would BART this mortar as well. And this one down here was going to be an issue, however, it was going to be shocked with the shock launcher anyway, and that really, if you get Bullitt placed right about in here somewhere. Bullitt is between you and everything else, and your only concerns are that mortar and shock launcher. So we tried that way. Short flare to get everybody grouped up tightly, and then flare to the spot where I'm going to want Bullitt to be shocked. Unfortunately, clipped a few of the girls there. That was not the reason that we lost here. You'll see in a second. So I had flared to the boom cannon to keep everybody in the places where I had them, and my girls start clearing stuff, and Bullitt is attracting attention over there. Had another shock. The mortar unfortunately got off a round in there, so I lost a bunch of girls, and I really needed that mortar to go down, and it did not. So, you know, letting that shock lapse was a pretty big mistake, and I don't have the Zookas here now. Bullitt is standing out there and doing his thing, but I don't have the Zookas to burn through this shield. So, not wanting to give up on that, tried it again and got him with relative ease. And the only change that I made in this attack is instead of BARTing this rocket launcher and that mortar, I BART this rocket launcher and this mortar. That's it. Still removing the same mines. Blah, blah, blah. He did me a solid and gave me a little bit of extra GBE there, which is good. Always use extra GBE. Waited a little too long on that flare. Was nervous about these mines, but the girls, you will see, wrap beautifully right there around that stone storage, and they all fall into line, so this is nice and easy to smoke now. Shock Bullitt, again, got a few of the girls there, not too many, but 10-ish. Maybe not even that much, but anyway, so other than that, same. Still a shock down here. Don't even bother going for, like, trying to clear down to the shield. In some cases I've done that. In this case, I just waited for the shock launcher to go down. Did not want to, wasn't going to be any good taking out the machine gun, so don't even want to go over there at all. And yeah, just went straight for the HQ. So this is burning through 2 shield Gen 3s with about 40 girls, I think, ended up with. The SEMO is slowly picking them off, but just nowhere near fast enough. And yeah, like I said, with tough base, nasty, stared at it all day yesterday, just didn't even want to give it a whirl, and then tried this, worked beautifully. So that's a 5.5 twin shield. Bullitt Zooka can pretty much burn through anything, is the moral of that story, I think. So, you know how it goes. Like the video, thumbs up, and I'm going to go chill for the